What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trev, and I just wanted to make this quick video, and I'm gonna just put a disclaimer. Before I say all of this, I just want to assume that he's innocent until proven guilty, because a lot of people, they forget this is America and people are innocent until proven guilty. So he may not even be in trouble for none of this, but I want to say innocent until proven guilty. But these are my thoughts on the Mikey Williams situation. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. All right, so the Mikey Williams situation, I just read about it on Bleacher Report, and I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts because, a lot of people, they said, oh, we saw this coming, or I can't believe this happened. But, if I'm being honest with y'all, I saw this coming a mile away because, I've been following Mikey Williams for a while now. I've been following him since the Overtime Sports days, when he started to get popular and popping and everything, up until where he committed basically to Memphis. So I have a lot of experience on this topic, and I'm going to provide some of my personal expertise because, it's a lot of things that you guys got to understand about this situation, because it's not just, oh, he got in trouble, he's stupid, and he's an idiot. It's a lot of factors going into it, and, I just want to stress the importance of having a good circle around you, because a lot of these things that happen to these people who are popular in the spotlight, it can happen to any of us given the circumstances. But, we got to have the right people around us to make sure this stuff doesn't happen and, we don't block our blessings. But, I wanted to talk about the situation because, it can happen to any of us. And, a lot of us are quick to judge someone without looking into things. And, a lot of us can say, oh, if I was in this position, I would never throw it away for clout. You wouldn't know because you've never experienced it and you never have the balls to. So I wanted to speak on it. And basically, I wanted to talk about my experiences too, because, everybody loves to be on the bandwagon when he's up, but when he's down, everybody's throwing stones at his names. And, that's a lot, that's prevalent in today's society. But, I wanted to speak on the situation. So, he got arrested. Well, not even arrested. He got charged 5 counts for assault. And, he did all of this. He's probably going to lose a lot of his endorsement deals. He's probably going to lose his scholarship. And, and everybody's like, how could this happen? And, you can see it because, what he's reflecting in his social media and how young he is, you can kind of understand he is going to go down a crazy path because you're not supposed to be flexing this stuff. You're supposed to be humble and, that's not really who the dude is. And I don't know him personally, but, the vibe he gives off is a kind of arrogant vibe. So, me personally, I saw this coming because I grew up with a lot of dudes playing sports who are kind of like this, and they ended up on this bad path. So, I'm not surprised. I hate to say it, but I'm not surprised because I've dealt with people like this. And it's just like I said in the John Morant video, you have to have a good circle around you because you need to have people in your corner that say, hey, yo, bro, chill. You got a lot going for you. Don't mess this up for yourself. You got to have people in your circle to say, yo, move like this, move like this. You got to look out. You got to have people that are looking out for you and looking out for your future, because otherwise you'll end up in a situation like this with yes men who probably gassed this man's head up to do this assault or whatever and just ruined this dude's whole future. And, he could have went to the NBA. A lot of different things could have happened, but he threw it away just for assault. And, even if he bounces back for this stuff, because I'm going to assume he's innocent until proven guilty, even if he bounces back, that stain will forever be on his reputation. And, a lot of people, if he gets drafted in the future, they're going to look at this situation and say, oh, this is going to be a pattern of behavior. And, he's acting like an idiot, so let me draft him lower or let me lowball him. So it's all a negotiation thing. And as you get older, you start to learn it's a negotiation thing. And, in my personal experience, because, I played sports at a high level and, I got that little bit of arrogance, like I said, and I had that little arrogance for myself, as I said in the last video that I made with the Kevin Samuels thing. Thankfully, I had good people in my circle to keep me humble, like my coaches and, some of my friends. And even I'm going to shout out my friend, well, 3 of my friends in particular, because, I feel like they're good friends now and they were good for me back then as well. I'm going to shout out my brother and my friend Marlon. He always looked out for me. He always kept me kind of humble. He's been my best friend for life, and he just kind of kept me humble. And, I'm going to also shout out my grandmother, because she kept me humble. Even though I was so talented, she always stressed to me the importance of being humble and not drinking your own Kool-Aid. And I'm going to shout out my friend Tiffany, even though I haven't spoken to her in a while, because she always told me what I needed to hear, considering I was going through a lot at the time. And, she just she always had my back, and she always showed me, like, you know, don't do things the bad way, do this better, watch for the pitfalls and things like that. So, you know, they always have my back, and, you know, I cite them for helping me get through life, because, you know, they kind of helped me navigate the bullshit of what was going on when I was like in the spotlight, when I was like a varsity wrestler and star. And, you know, they kind of helped me a lot, and I appreciate them to this day. And Mikey, you know, he needed people like that around him so that the situation would have never happened, because, you know, no kid at 18 should ever have to get in a situation like this. You know, if you're doing things the right way and you're minding your business and you're trying to get your scholarship and better your life, you know, you'll never find yourself in this circumstances, because people should be there to protect you. But, you know, with this situation, it's sad that things ended up like this. You know, unfortunately, this is another cautionary tale, and, you know, hopefully it doesn't stunt his growth, and hopefully he comes out all right. But, you know, I just wanted to touch on this subject because, you know, a lot of people don't know the ins and outs of what goes on, and, you know, they just think these people just are stupid idiots who throw their lives away. But there's a lot of nuance into the behind the scenes stuff, and hopefully he bounces back. But anyway, that's my thoughts, and that's all I wanted to talk about with the Mikey Williams situation. You know, I'm gonna probably cover this story again as it unfolds and more things come out in his situation, and hopefully he bounces back, because I never want to see someone ruin their life and potential over a couple temporary moments. And, you know, unlike a lot of people who are negative, I'm not negative, and I want him to end up on the better side of this. But anyway, that's my video. I just wanted to make this video really quickly and touch on the situation. Thank you, guys.